Hello, and welcome to another edition of the Limited Queue, where we have bottles of orange juice and peanut butter M&Ms for breakfast at 7 a.m. Yeah, this is my life. Anyway, we got one more person until we start this up. So I want to take a moment, say hi, check in. Everything's all right, I guess. Been playing, started playing again. Took about 2 weeks off, and I tell you, taking some time off really does make you rusty. All right, so we're gonna get going here. Excuse me. I do have a little bit of a cold, so we are being passed to by Meruru, and we are passing to Shibu. And as a first pick, we have some interesting choices. I actually don't like Dragon Style Twins. The double, red is usually not a good primary color, and I think it's the weakest color to draft. Everybody says green, but I think red is. It's best as a splash, and the double drop red really I don't think is worth it. So I think that leaves us with the choices of either Ride Down or Winter Flame. We also could choose Throttle, but Throttle's really not a first pick card. Um, and they're both two color cards. The question is which ones are. No, I think we're going to go with Winter Flame, just because I always end up going Teamer for some reason. So maybe I'm not sure if that's like a self-fulfilling prophecy or if that's just the way I should be drafting. And here we have the choice between Mistfire Weaver and Bondkin. And I think I'm going to go with the Mistfire Weaver. I've said it a million times before. I'm going to say it this time as well. Oh yeah, welcome to the limited queue. I think this is our 25th KTK Swiss draft. You can check out the other 24 drafts on my channel. So please like, link, subscribe, comment, share with your friends, whatever. And yeah, it'd be really cool if you could, became a part of the YouTube community and left me a comment. But anyway, I always think that white is overdrafted. Everybody like pushes Bondkin and Falconer and Battle Priest, and they try to build a deck around it. Mardu and Abzan are easily the most aggressive looking sets, the most aggressive looking tribes, I guess you could call them. And everybody really likes it except me, so I'm going to try to stay away from it. So we did end up with the Mistfire Weaver, and here we've got a choice again. We have Debilitating Injury, I think, is the best card in the pack, but we're really nowhere near it so far. But I think let's choose between Force Away and Cruise. We also have Fixing for Teamer if we wanted to go that direction. What else has blue and red? Oh, Jeskai. We could be Jeskai at this point. Um, I think that doesn't change. I don't think that a Free Weapon Master or Warden of the Eye is even a choice at this point. I do want to just try to stick to two colors before going anywhere. But so Force Away or Cruise. I think we're gonna go with Force Away. Oh, excuse me, I've got a stuffy nose. Yeah, so I just sneezed. Yeah, we're gonna go with Force Away. I think here we need a combat trick. Um, this pack sucks. I don't know what else to say about that. Uh, it's been a while since I pushed five color morph, so I wouldn't mind taking either the Abzan Guide or the Opulent Palace, even though they're nowhere near where we are. I think we're just going to take the Opulent Palace in case we go that way. I don't know. And the second Abzan Guide in a row, huh? So maybe Abzan's a little bit open. Is it too late for us to switch? I don't think so. It's not too late for us to switch. Or do we just stick with the game plan, go with the Force Away? Do we have two choices of two fixings that are not on our color? Oh, Long Shot Squad would put us into Teamer, okay. I don't mind that. I'd say that's my preference there. I like going Teamer. Ooh, lots of good choices. We got Scion, we got Mandrills, we got Cruise, we got Trumpet Blast. Pretty cool. I think we're gonna go with the Scion here. Yeah, it's a fairly strong card. Mandrills and Cruise are both close seconds, but I think Scion is where we want to be. Yep. Master the Way is the windmill slam here. Hell yeah. I mean, Awaken the Bear is okay, but nothing. It doesn't match Master the Way. Cruise. That's incredibly late. I'll take it. Another crap pack. Excuse me. I think we just hate draft on the Weapon Master, maybe? What is... The lands are interesting because I find that, the blue-red land fits into both Jeskai and Temur. Polluted Delta... Oh, let's just take the tracker. But, there are some lands that only fit into one tribe, and then there are other lands that fit into two tribes, and I don't know why they do that. Oy. Like the green white land, I think that only fits into Abzan, right? And the only tribe that's green white is Abzan. Oh my lord! I just realized I did like the last 5 picks without having the recording going. I'm sorry. Well, just so you know what happened, we were hovering between Jeskai and Temur, and we ended up choosing Temur when we got past the secret plans. I've been pausing and unpausing so often. Hey, I like Seek the Horizon over Scout the Borders, so sue me. A lot of people don't. I think that Seek the Horizon's underrated. I don't mind playing it, especially if we were to splash something like a Jeskai card with 1 planes, then I'd be really happy to Seek the Horizon. That's why I picked that up. I feel pretty bad. I just did like this whole pack without recording because I paused to sneeze and then forgot to unpause. My mouse has been acting up a little bit lately. Aye. Okay, we'll take an on-color mythic. Seems good. Passing a Pine Walker or a Loxodon. Hopefully one of those two wheels. I wouldn't mind the Bring Low or the Crippling Chill either. It's a good pack. This is a really good pack for us. Too bad we just can't take... We only have to take one. I think the Elder here is what we want. Yeah. Yeah, it is. We could also... the other option being the Bring Low. And then, in this pack, we have a choice between Glacial Stalker and Loxodon. Glacial Stalker is a little bit faster, and Loxodon is just like King of the Morphs. That's what they call him. So I think we're going to go with Loxodon here over Glacial Stalker. Temur Charm, I think, is what we're going to end up with. Yeah. Alpine Grizzly's alright. There are people that love it and people that hate it. I'm more on the hate it side. It's a really late Armament Corpse. Like, really late. We're going to take either the Dragon Scale Boon or the Roar. Oh, you know what? We're low on creatures. Maybe we should take the Archer. Yeah, we're going to take the Archer here. Scion, I think, is... Or it's either Scion or Mandrills. Let's go with Mandrills because we already have a Scion, and I don't want too much double blue. Don't have a lot of fixing. Kind of failed in that category, huh? We always do. Interesting pack, actually. Master of Pearl should not be going as late as this. It's an incredibly good white card. Same for Nightblade. But there's nothing here for us. We take either the Chill or the Smoke Teller. And I'm tempted to take... let's do it with the Chill. Oh, the Fixing or the Warshrieker. This is a tough call, actually. I wish they weren't in the same pack. I think we're going to go with the Warshrieker because we need creatures. And here, we already have a Bloodfire Mentor, so we're going to go with the Bring Low. Sick as a dog, I'll tell you. Wait, I don't know if that was on video, that giant cough I just let out. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sick. I'm screwing up with the pause and the unpause and all that junk. So I hope this doesn't leave you guys a horrible impression of me, even though it's probably pretty accurate. Take the Kintree Warden, I guess. The pre-release events for Fates Reforged go up in about 3 hours, 5 hours. So this might be one of the last drafts before Fates Reforged comes out. I did not, I gave the spoiler list a cursory glance, but I did not go to my local pre-release. I don't really know how to feel about the set. The one thing I know I hate is the guy that brings stuff back from the exiled zone. Because if they're going to start that crap, then what the hell is the point of having an exiled zone if it's supposed to be removed from the game, but it's not really removed from the game? It really bothers me, actually. It's not cool. Creatures separately. Sword. God, I am out of it. Converted mana cost. We have to drop a lot of non-creature stuff. Let's go with one cruise. Let's get rid of a stroke. Let's get rid of a force away. We have some really good spells, actually. Oh, look, that leaves us at 23. And what really doesn't count as a creature here? I mean, Bloodfire Mentor doesn't really count as a creature. But it does count as like an early blocker. I actually kind of like the deck. I'm a little bit of a fan. I think it's an easy we're going to go 2-1 easily. We might go 3-0, actually. And about whenever I say that, I always end up getting screwed. So let's try not to screw this one up with our one piece of fixing. That's the one thing I don't like, is that we only have one piece of fixing. Hey. Gotta cut one card. What are we cutting? Maybe Bloodfire Mentor? Except it's so good late game. Tempted to cut Kintree Warden. Might be what we do. Yeah, I think that's it. Yep. I actually like Force Away better than Crippling Chill, but I'm going to run Crippling Chill for the card draw. Alright, let's see what happens here. Sort by color, combine. The morph on this is double green. It's a good morph. So we got some double green and some double blue going. Wouldn't mind cutting a red somewhere. Yeah. Let's see what this says. 666, huh? Great. Let's go one less red. One more green? No, because we're adding the Rugged Highlands. Let's go one more blue. Add to deck. And put this in. Take out a forest. I think that's it. Hopefully the secret plans gets us where we need to be as far as lands go. I'm going to submit that. Looks alright. If we lose, it's going to be because of our mana. I'm glad we did not pick up that second Scion. That would have been a disaster. Because we don't really have the mana to support it. In fact, I'm thinking we might not have the mana to support this one. I mean, this double green on the Hooded Hydra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We only have 6 green sources. Huh. Yeah, this is going to hurt a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blue. I think that's about right. It's the 6 green sources that bothers me. I mean, theoretically, you only need it for one card, right? Alright, this is what we're going to go with. I'm not happy with the mana base, but I'm really happy with our picks. Alright, I'll see you guys round 1, and sorry for screwing up the draft, cutting you guys out of like 8 picks and then coughing in your ear. Ugh, it's like a really shitty impression. So, yeah, I'll see you round 1.